Hi guys, this is Ashley from TSCompany_1 back with another reading for how Beyonce and JayZ feel about Kim and Kanye and them getting a divorce. Okay, now if you guys don't remember, Kanye has went on several rants in regarding his relationship with Beyonce and JayZ. Now I don't remember exactly what he said, so if you guys do remember, you can put that in the comments. But I just want to see if they will be back cool now that Kim and Kanye are getting a divorce. And even though Kim and Kanye have not stated that they are getting a divorce, it's pretty obvious because I feel like Kim would come out and disregard these rumors, but she has not, okay? She has not. Kim hasn't said anything. Kanye hasn't said anything. And so I believe that they're getting a divorce and they're just waiting for the perfect time for them to announce it, okay? So before we get into anything, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you turn on post notifications. And this reading is strictly for entertainment purposes only, okay? So we're going to see how Beyonce and JayZ feel about Kim and Kanye's divorce. Let's see how they feel about that. I want to see how they feel. King of Wands energy. They think that it's a good decision for Kanye to make, okay? That's just what I'm getting from the cards, okay? King of Wands talks about maturity, making better decisions, and they feel like Kanye and Kim are making a good decision by divorcing, okay? The Tower card in reverse talks about something not coming to fruition, and they feel like they always knew that the relationship would not last, okay? So that's how the cards feel about Kim and Kanye's divorce. Nine of Cups. So this talks about conflict. They feel like Kanye has been a little bit more vocal since he's been with the Kardashians. Now, they're not blaming the Kardashians. They just feel like since he's been with them, you know, he's been a little bit more vocal. So let's see how Beyonce feels about Kanye, okay? Because Kanye went on a few rants about Kim and Beyonce and Jay. So let's see how Beyonce feels about Kanye, okay? So 8 of Swords in reverse. She really feels like she can't really trust Kanye. 8 of Swords feels like trapped, feels bound, like she can't really fully open to Kanye. She can't fully open up to Kanye again. She feels trapped. She feels like he has definitely shown his true colors, okay? So she feels like he can't be trusted, okay? The 6 of Swords. So this talks about not having closure. So it seems like Kanye wants closure from the relationship. He definitely wants to speak to JayZ and Beyonce again and have that friendship. But it looks like Beyonce is going to kind of give Kanye the cold shoulder still. Now, anything can change, but it looks like she doesn't fully forgive him for the things he might have said in the past. And the 2 of Cups talks about having a good harmony, and this is talking about musically. So Beyonce does respect Kanye musically. She thinks that he is a legend and he's very talented. So she's not against working with him in the future. Just right now, she doesn't really want to. Okay, so the 2 of Cups talks about harmony, being in line with someone, and they had a very good musical relationship, okay? Now let's see how JayZ feels about Kanye. How do JayZ and Kanye feel about each other? That's a good question, because JayZ and Kanye have fallen out. Temperance card talks about rebuilding, so they can have a better relationship in the future. So, you know, you might see Jay and Kanye pop out and be cool again. Okay, so Temperance cards talks about waiting, you know, having a better relationship in the future. Two of Pentacles in reverse talks about somebody kind of being in between, like being trying to play both sides, and that's how JayZ feels about Kanye. JayZ feels like Kanye kind of tries to play both sides. Like 1 minute he's holier than thou, he's a Christian, this and that, and then the next minute he's going AWOL. So that's just how JayZ feels about Kanye. Okay, and then the Wheel of Fortune talks about prosperity. So they did make a lot of money together. So JayZ's not really against doing anything musically with Kanye in the future, but right now it doesn't look like Beyonce really wants to. So let's just see how Kanye feels about JayZ. Let's see that, and then let's see how Beyonce feels about Kim. So let's see how Kanye feels about JayZ. Six of Pentacles in reverse. Kanye feels like JayZ talks about him behind his back. That's just how Kanye feels. He feels like JayZ talks about him behind his back, has turned a lot of people behind the scenes against him. Okay? And then we have this card. Okay, so Kanye kind of feels like JayZ believes that he's better than him. You know, that he made him. That's how Kanye feels. And then we have the Chariot card, which talks about somebody basically sitting on their throne and not paying another person any mind. And that's just how Kanye feels JayZ has acted towards him, like not giving him the time of day in recent years. So Kanye kind of feels like, you know, he feels like he's been neglected by JayZ in recent years. Okay, so let's see how Kim feels about Beyonce. How does Kim Kardashian feel about Beyonce? How does Kim Kardashian feel about Beyonce? I wonder if she likes Beyonce, if she dislikes Beyonce. Okay. So 10 of Cups in reverse talks about someone pretending to be like family. So she feels like Beyonce and JayZ have pretended to be like family to Kanye. So putting up a front. The Queen of Cups, she feels like Beyonce kind of has selfish energy. Like she feels like Beyonce only cares about herself. That's how Kim feels about Beyonce. Okay, she's never going to openly say that, but internally she feels like, you know, Kanye has always been X, Y, and Z to, you know, Beyonce and JayZ, and he hasn't really got anything back. So she feels like, you know, Beyonce is kind of selfish. Four of Pentacles in reverse. She feels like, you know, she works as hard as Beyonce and doesn't really get a lot of respect. So that's just how she feels. She feels like she has worked as hard as Beyonce, but hasn't really gotten any respect. And when I mean by worked as hard, I mean building her brand, okay? Not necessarily dancing and singing, but building up her brand, just how Beyonce built up her brand, and she doesn't really get the same amount of respect, okay? So let's see how Beyonce feels about Kim. Let's see how Beyonce feels about Kim. Let's see. The Eight of Swords comes up again in reverse. She feels like she can't really trust Kim. Okay? The King of Wands, she's happy that, not necessarily happy, but she thinks it's a good decision for them to divorce. And then the Temperance card talks about, you know, their relationship getting better over time. So I feels like in the future, you might see like Kim, Kanye, and Jay out, like just, you know, hanging out with the kids like Kanye always wanted. Does Beyonce dislike Kim Kardashian? A lot of people be saying that behind the scenes. Does Beyonce dislike Kim Kardashian? Okay, so I got the devil card, which just symbolizes somebody being promiscuous. And I'm saying it wrong. Promiscuous. Yes, I just said it right. So someone being promiscuous or someone being overly sexual. So that's just how she looks at Kim, like somebody that's always overly sexual. Okay, but she doesn't dislike her. The world card in reverse, she feels like the Kardashians are not always in touch with reality and what's going on in the world. Now, this doesn't mean necessarily Kim, because Kim, she does, you know, do the prison reform, but she could be talking about the other Kardashians. And the Page of Wands talks about waiting for perfect timing. So she necessarily doesn't have an issue with Kim, but she just feels like, you know, there's a time and place for certain things, and maybe she'll have a conversation with Kim to air out everything, but she doesn't necessarily have she doesn't think of Kim negatively. She just thinks that Kim is overly sexual, or maybe in the past she was overly sexual, and that, you know, she kind of lives in her own world. Okay, let's see, does Kim dislike Beyonce? Okay, does Kim dislike Beyonce? The Knight of Wands in reverse. She feels like Jay is in Beyonce's ear all the time talking about them. That's how Kanye feels too. So, okay. So let's see if Kanye's relationship with Beyonce will get better over time now that he's divorcing Kim. And let's see about that. And then we're done. Queen of Wands. Okay, this talks about being kind of selfish, only focusing on yourself, focused on the betterment of you. So it looks like Beyonce is not really interested right now in rekindling any relationship. Then we have the 10 of Pentacles. Talks about her looking at Kanye like a brother, somebody she can talk to, and how he kind of betrayed her trust. Like, it was somebody that she looked as like a brother, or somebody that she can feel like she can trust, and that relationship is gone. And then the Ace of Cups in reverse talks about opportunities missed, like they were supposed to work with each other, like probably maybe like 5 or 4 years ago they were supposed to work with each other, and that never came to pass because of everything he said on social media. So that was just a quick reading about the Carters and the West. If you like the reading, like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you turn on post notifications. And this reading was strictly for entertainment purposes only.